What's up, everybody? Maddox here. Welcome back to the Poke Historian. This is another episode of the Card Art Gallery. Tonight we're taking a look at all of the Espeon cards, at least all the English ones, anyways. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and see what we're working with here. Alright, so first up, we got Espeon from Neo Discovery. Beautiful artwork there. Espeon hanging out at the temple. Always been one of my favorites. Then we got the holographic Espeon from Neo Discovery here. One of the most beautiful Pokemon cards ever made, in my opinion. I never actually figured out exactly what's going on in this picture, but whatever it is, it's really pretty. It looks like Espeon's touching on some sort of ethereal water or something and just poking its paw in. I don't know. You can see the reflection there. It's gotta be some sort of water, right? Whatever it is, it's a pretty card. We got Dark Espeon here from Neo Destiny. Still need to pick this one up. Very pretty artwork by Nishida. Next up, we got the Aquapolis Box Topper Espeon. Nice artwork. Here's the holographic version of it. I do definitely love this card a lot. Umamoto, one of my favorite artists. Here's a real good picture of the card here. There's actually a couple Growlithe cards and an Arcanine card that are all based around this same fountain here you can see in the background, so they all kind of tell a story together. That's another reason I like this card. Now I got Espeon from Sandstorm. Looks like a Rita. Looks like it's just kind of... Maybe it's like... Is there like a sandstorm going on and it's trying to like put its head to the side because the sand's coming at it? It doesn't look real happy in that picture now that I look at it. Maybe like the sand's like getting its fur. I don't know. Now we got EX Unseen Forces Espeon. This is one of those 3D artworks, but honestly, the more I look at this one, I think it's actually a very nice card. I like these old style EX holographic cards. I love the borders. That's why I like those new holo promo cards we have too with those holographic borders. Here we got Espeon from Delta Species. So I guess it's part steel type there. Not a real great artwork. Kind of drab. And here's the old Gold Star. Very pretty artwork by Fukuda. Believe it or not, this card's not available in English as a holographic card. Only the Japanese card's holographic, so if you're looking for the holographic version of this card, you're going to have to look for the other language. Definitely like it though. Here we got Majestic Dawn. Espeon in the Snow. This is a pretty nice card. I actually like this one a lot. Kimura, should have figured. Is there a holographic version of this card? There's a reverse holo, but not a holo. Huh. We got here Rising Rivals Espeon. Looks like it's training at a gym. Forget what this guy's name is. I'm not even going to try and think about it. Is it Lucian? Or am I just making stuff up? Here we got Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Undaunted, Espeon Prime. Really never cared for the Prime cards, but I guess this one's okay. We got Espeon from Undaunted again. Is it both Undaunted? Okay. This is not a Prime card. Looks like it's hanging out over in some sort of Johto town there. Here we got Call of Legends Espeon. Is that the same artist? Match? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we got sibling cards here. And look, they got that same tower in the background. Interesting. Never noticed that before. Then we got Dark Explorers Espeon. Exploring the fields there. Who did this one? Mizzou. Not familiar with him. Looks alright. Espeon's legs look kind of stubby here, though. And here we got Espeon from Plasma Freeze. Got some ice there. Hence the freeze. Looks like it's on one of those bridges from Black and White. Here we got McDonald's collection. Okay, we already saw this artwork here. What's this one? Black and White promos. Got an interesting background there. Lots of different circular shapes with colors. Here we got Espeon EX. I believe this is our first full art Espeon card. It's okay. That's from Breakpoint. This card's also from Breakpoint. Kind of cool. Reminds me of a gold star the way it's popping out of the frame there. Yoshida. Here we got Sun and Moon base set. Rainbow. Might be worth picking up. Probably an underrated card right now. Here's Sun and Moon base set again, the full art. Espeon GX. I have this one. That's from base set still. So there's 3 from, yeah. Makes sense. Because you got the rainbow, the full art, the regular art. Okay. You got Espeon Sun and Moon promo here. Using its psychic powers on its surrounding, looks like. We got the Lost Thunder one. I remember this card. Unified Minds, one of my favorites here with Deoxys. Arita artwork. Arita really knocked it out of the park with these tag teams. Then we got Espeon GX from Hidden Fates. Always wanted this one, but I've never gotten it. At least not so far. And we got here the Espeon and Deoxys promo. This is available in a box you could get at stores. Definitely one of the best alt arts from the era, in my opinion. Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII here, like Genova or something, and the crater, and it's like Espeon's looking over at the crash site. I don't know. It's cool. Here we got another promo card. Battle Academy. Now we made it to Evolving Skies. This might be one of South's best artworks right here, this Espeon V. Really, really like this one. Here's the full art. A little basic, but not bad. Still in Evolving Skies. Here's the VMAX from Evolving Skies. There's the V from Evolving Skies. Out in the woods. Here we got a Sword and Shield promo. That's a pretty funny one. Very elegant looking there. Looks like it's hanging out in a fancy garden area. Roses growing here. Here is the Espeon VMAX from Fusion Strike. I don't know why this card wasn't in Evolving Skies, but I guess they thought at the time that Fusion Strike needed another big hit. And honestly, I think it did. I think if this Espeon VMAX wasn't in Fusion Strike probably wouldn't be as expensive as it is, because I know the Gengar is very popular, but that set did need another big chase card. This one delivered. It's got some Wingulls there in the background. Is that a Pokemon right there? I can't tell. Funny card though. Very happy to own that one. Here's a promo. Sword and Shield. Here's the one from Obsidian Flames. We are really moving through these. Haven't been as many Espeon cards as you would think. Nintendo. Not familiar with them. Nice looking card though. Here's Prismatic. Honestly, I can't stand this set, but this isn't a terrible Prismatic card. Gotta be a lot better without the crown though. Here's the regular EX. Way too busy. This one's not bad though. So this is from Prismatic 2. I actually really like this one. I wonder, what are the different versions? You can get a Holo, Pokeball, Master Ball Holo. I wouldn't mind having the Master Ball of this one. Here is the Terraform. That's a promo. And I guess that's it. All right, well, we looked at all the Espeon cards already. That was fun. Favorite ones? Obviously this guy right here. Love it. Still love this one right here. On my all-time faves. And I kind of, for ones I had never noticed before, I really like this one. Very nice artwork there by Kimura. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.